Hello. I can't do that. Hello, welcome to the Hobby Corner. How you doing? My name's Kev. What a day, eh? That sun really came out for us today, didn't it? Hope you're well. Let me know in the chat what you've been up to, what you're all up to, what you got planned. Yeah, sorry, I'm a bit cloudy brained at the moment. So yeah. I might have some Biden moments tonight, so just bear with me. But hey, look, I sprayed a thing. Unfortunately, it's the one that already had paint on it, and instead of stripping the paint first, I thought, let's see if I can get away with spraying on top. Not a good idea with metallic paint, because what's happened is a lot of bubbling and some detail loss, surprisingly, on a vehicle. Yeah, but that's okay. I'm going to do it as battle damage, because why not? Why not, you know? Thing on a stick. Thing on a stick. Anyway, how are you? Let's see who's in the chat, shall we? Let's do our early bird roll call. We got Underhive Hero, howdy doody do. We got Void Captain Bazooka, howdy doody do. We got Silver Scratch Building Productions on YouTube, howdy doody do. We got Waylanders wondering, how you do? Who else in the chat? That's it. Every day is school day. Yev 2024. Yeah, that's all going. Wait, is that pronounced Yev or Hev? Or Jev? Quick, everyone, pounce on his typo. It's all fair game, right? Anyways, I hope you're well. Hey, Yev. My name's Yev. What? I'm not. Someone misspelled Kev and put Jev. My name's Jev. It's pronounced can't accept your new name. Oh, you know what? I love it when we piss Bill off, because he comes back swinging. That's the best bit, man. Thank you so much. But you know what? I will only accept the pronunciation sunt. It's a soft C, not a hard C. Sunt. You can call me Sunt from now on. Cheers. Anyways, I'm sorry. It's just such a great line, right? What? How am I being mean? No, the person who misspelled Kev with Jev came back with a knockout line. It's pronounced can't accept your new name. Right, so I'm not being mean at all. We're having friendly banter. This is why women don't do banter. You don't do banter, no. You do catty comments behind each other's backs. We call each other cunts to each other's faces and then give compliments when the person's gone. That's how us guys work, right? We're like, you fucking twat, you cunt, you bastard. Yeah, go suck your mum. And then when they're gone, like, you know, he's a really cool guy, you know? Yeah, I love him.
Someone tried to be nice to you yesterday on one of our lives and you were an absolute A.
I wasn't. No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. How was I? Oh, because they said they were from Liverpool.
No.
I went, Liverpool, can I have a can of and some chicken and chips. And you're like, don't be mean, don't take the piss out of them. And they literally laughed in the chat and said, nah, that's spot on.
Yeah, I wasn't there. What are you talking about?
Kunt. Okay. I'm going to say that's a silent K, and it's going to be pronounced unt. Wait, my sister does banter. Learn it from me. All right.
Yeah, I do banter, mate.
You
but
don't do banter.
I do.
You
'Cause
don't.
He has been
What?
told, not just by me.
By
to
who?
be a bit
By who? By who? People without a
I will
sense of
keep
humour.
telling you got sacked for it.
I never got sacked.
Suspended.
I never got sacked ever. So what are you on about?
That's why I said we'll do this later.
Oh, we'll do this later. She said, where she can spill her lies without the extra ears. So there's no evidence.
You did get suspended because you were rude to someone at work.
Got suspended because they misinterpreted what I said to them. And it was resolved. I never lost my job. And ended up in a better place.
But not the great position.
It's the same job, but I ended up in a better place. So, yeah, banging.
Just be nice.
I won. Anyways, moving on. Stop getting involved in my live stream, love. You're derailing it, like, in the worst possible way.
Yay, sale!
What?
I got a sale.
Oh, okay. Arguments, yeah. So, she finally had enough of trying to sell stuff. It's finally become overwhelming, which is exactly what happened the other two times. Only this time she's had the added stress of trying to homeschool the kids, which has been, one extra stress too many. And I'm not able to help enough with that end of things either. I'm basically there to occasionally pack things, put some labels on things, help move things, deliver. Well, not deliver, but take the parcels to where they need to go and go get the stock and all that. But and also be present on at least half the lives. But I don't do enough to help with it. So because of that, it's just become too much of a stress. And now she's just listing everything now online. So you can get some cool bargains if you check out our vintage shop. What's the vintage shop called?
The hobby corner.
Oh, it's literally the hobby corner on Vinted. Go check it out. Right, we've got all sorts of cool stuff on it. No single slice of ham sandwiches for Kev for a month. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, they won't let that one down.
No, we're gonna let that one down.
No, but you can't call that a sandwich. To be fair, Mrs. Kev chipping in is more entertaining than you wanging on about car parts. Man, you're just jealous because I got a car, man. You'll know the issues I go through once you get your mobility scooter, mate. Right, I'm still chuffed because I got fucking things. There you go. That's why Raquel let Del Boy do his dodgy dealings with Rodders and Uncle Albert. What? What? Are you just showing the Network Rail, British Rail, sorry, sign for what? You can't get a train to the shop. And how are you going to chase away those blasted teenagers that play their confounded loud music in the yard and leave their tins everywhere? You're going to have to upgrade, dude. Left out words. Right, should we get some painting done? I think so. I think there's enough trash talk. But it's all done with love, of course.
Heart emoji.
Huh?
Heart emoji.
Heart emoji. Ooh. Only to the shop delivers 21st century, baby. There you go. But you do go outside to at least touch grass now and then, right? Get some fresh air, some vitamin D,
Oh, have you guys
so you don't get
opened the door?
rickets.
The outpost, the inpost, the outpost have that paint sale on.
Oh yeah, the Outpost has got a sale on right now. They're selling off Turbo Dork and Army Painter paints for £1 a pot. That's a good shout. She saw a post on Facebook and tried to see if I could get delivery. You can't get it delivered, but if you're in the area, where is it located again? Yeah, I've heard of the Outpost. I know of the Outpost because that's where Colourforge work out of. So it's near Nottingham, I believe.
I know we visited Roscoe once.
We visited where? Oh right, yeah. Outpost. Or is it Sheffield? Touch grass sounds like having a shit outdoors. The old room together. I'm just getting movies. No, I don't want Rotten Tomato things. Here we go. The Outpost. And yeah, it's Sheffield. Right there. There you go. So if you're in the area in Sheffield, the Outpost is doing a £1 sale for Turbo Dork and Army Painter paints. So there you go. I don't know how long they're doing it for, so be quick. What are you going to be working on? I'm working on my Leviathan Dreadnought, doing milliput work to make it a Dark Angel Deathwing Dreadnought. Nice, very nice. Been busy doing stuffs, not paying attention. Nice. The place they make steel. Yeah, 30 miles from there. That's working. It's a touch grass. Yeah, so I got this. I got the old Redemptor Dreadnought from 8th edition. You know, the easy to put together thing. Oh my god, the bubbling on that's terrible. It hasn't even set yet. That's basically I oversprayed and undershook, so the solvent part of the spray didn't mix with the pigment well enough. So because typically, especially with colourful sprays, they dry quite reasonably, and you usually get a nice smooth coverage. But I definitely didn't shake. I was in a hurry, and I know for a fact I didn't shake it enough because it looks like basically, you know, like when paint starts to burn off and it sort of bubbles and splits. That's kind of the effect that's going on, and I'll change the camera so you can see. See what I mean? It's bloody awful, isn't it? Oversprayed and undershook. So that's what happens if you don't shake your aerosol cans long enough and thoroughly enough. And of course, that's just because I sprayed over more paint, because this was already fully painted in the Ultramarines paint scheme, but I thought I'd repaint. So yeah, lots of bubbling basically and splitting of the pigment, which is a shame. But I'm going to give it a quick dry brush anyway. So Kev's wonderful stick. Does it have holes so you can play it like a flute? It actually does have one hole. Because this was actually from a kid's TP set, right? So, you know, this was like one of the more solid bits, and then you had smaller sticks that went through so that you could create a wooden frame. But yeah, it's got a so it's alright. I can paint it up as battle damage. Also, look at all of these misprints of Kev heads. Yeah, half of them didn't print out. So, like, a lot of these supports were empty. You got half-formed heads there. Those all don't have necks. Terrible. These, and I've grouped off these ones over here as well. They're all grouped up into like the 3 different ones so that I can get them shipped out now, and they're a good quality as well. And guess how I did it? I loosened the FEP slightly, and I went back to Chitu box instead of lychee, and all of a sudden everything printed out perfectly fine. So I think Chitu box just works better with the Mars 4 than lychee does. But it could just be, it could be the settings. I did have to increase the lift distance considerably. Normally it's about 3 or like a 2 or 3 mil lift distance between when it goes like that, when it peels off each layer from the FEP. I made it to 7 just to overcompensate. So it made the print take longer, but successful. Now, what we need is big wheels keep on turning. I'm gonna keep on turning, rolling, rolling, rolling in the river. Right, so let's take these bits off. Had you consider just painting the armor plate silver, save half job? I thought about that, and then I was like, that's just long. Because I'd have to do several layers just to cover the blue properly, or 10 seconds to spray the whole damn thing, and then like a couple of minutes just to dry brush a layer on it. So it's all going to be silver anyway, so it's no problem. But it's going to be a wet dry brush. It's not going to be a dry brush. Okay, so let's get to it, shall we? Let's move this away. Don't need that in my face. That's what she said. That was the sound of the wife being absolutely stunned by what I said. Keep on turning. Just like you, the no neck Kev. What do you mean? What? No neck? What did I miss in what did I miss in the chat? I'd be worried if I had bits of Warham stuck to my stick. Kev's wonderful stick. Does it have holes so you can play it like flute? Oversprayed and undershook. Title of Kev's sex tape. Well done. Had you considered just painting? Yeah, no. Ruin, start again. Play it, class. Oh, yeah, okay. Just like you then, no net Kev. I don't know where that's coming from. Jitterbox, Lychee, Touch Your Knees. What are these? What? Not cheese, anyways. Too much cheese, time for a sandwich. Okay. Hello, welcome in ones. Is it one Senilius or is it one's Enelius? One Zenelius or one Senelius? I don't know, but thank you very much for the follow as well. Appreciate ya. One Senelius. I think. Okay, alright. What are you working on tonight? What are you doing? How did you find us? What's going on? Let us know. Tonight I'm repainting an 8th edition Redemptor Dreadnought, which I did a terrible job of spraying because I didn't shake the primer properly. And look at the bub. Look at that. That is just shocking, right? Some people would put that in Biostrip and start again, but not me. I see it as a golden opportunity, and we're all going to have fun together, because if there's one thing I'm very good at, it is just rolling with the cock-ups and just producing something that is about mediocre. I'm not going to lie, it's about mediocre, but mediocre in the best way possible. If there's such a thing. I really need to print out more of the... I've got so many of these beanie heads and tin heads. For some reason, I just didn't have very successful prints of the Space Marine head for the first few batches. That was the one that really struggled. So when I did the final print and it came out, I was like, yay! Got to do more of those. Anyway, I'm going to keep them in a pile there. All that work to batch them up. I'll just toss them over to the side. It's all good. I'm having a huge pain painting a bigger bot. Ooh, what bot? Sand and respray. How dare you? Scratch it up, about damage it. Yeah, that's what I'm planning to do. If you're good at any time, at anything, it's definitely bodge it and leg it. Yeah, that's basically it. Knights of Dice, how you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're well. That's how I roll. That's also how I roll my dice. They see me rolling, they hating. Alright, so got 3 sections. What we're going to do, the only thing we can do, which is no guesses. Okay. So what I'm going to do, hit it with the gunmetal with a wet dry brush, and then I'm going to go over the panels with the shining silver, because of course that will match this paint scheme. And then I'll be able to pick out the gold bits, the black bits, and any other bits of detail. Make the damage look like flame damage. I was thinking about that because it does, like I said before, it looks like when paint sort of splits as it burns. So I might actually not even touch that and just keep it glossy like that, because it's got that sort of glossy finish to it. But yeah, that's what happens when you don't shake your primers enough. It's so big it can't possibly fit. It's a Titan. A Warhound Titan. Ooh, fancy. Great brain and Kev's brain thinking alike. Wow, thank you so much for that compliment. Twat. Right. We're gonna need a dry brush then, but not one of the nice ones. We need this kind of. Yeah, it's a base brush, but you can use it as a dry brush for the wet dry brushing. So what we do, we just load it up, and you know with dry brush, you know you pat there, moisten, pat, moisten, blah 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 blah. Or with wet dry brush, you just leave it on there, get the worst off, right? And then you just go, sucker. Some people call it an overbrush. I call them fancy bastards because they got another name for it. And no, hashtag wet dry brush for the win. I've been telling everyone about wet dry brushing long before it was cool. Thanks to Artis Opus and their very expensive brushes. Which, by the way, sponsor me. We need to get some glue in there. Right, let's get this paint done, and then I'll whack some glue in there, and then we'll pinch it so that it sort of holds. So I do think the camera's way too low now. It was too high before, now it's too low. Can't seem to win. Oh, it's very warm at the moment, isn't it? Good for getting the paint to dry quickly if you need it to dry quickly. It's terrible if you want to do glazing or anything like that. Absolutely. Like, you're screwed. What music? It's on right now. Huh? No, if I play it out from the first of all, the quickest way to get it to play from the laptop would be to disconnect the mic, because the sound plays through the mic, because the headphones jack into it. Unless I fiddle, like spend 5 minutes fiddling around with the settings, and then I could get it playing out of the laptop, but then it's gonna just loop on the mic. Sorry. I was long-winded. Sorry, I can't do it. Who said it was okay to moisten Pat? I'm sure Pat would be happy. Hashtag spawn? What is that? If it's heard, yeah. You could close the door. Sorry, could you say that a little louder, please? There's stuff in the way of the door. Never. You would totally take my advice and not leave anything in the way of the doors, right? Because you know they are a portal of access and escape, and in an emergency, you need a clear way to, you know, evacuate. So of course you would never ever in your wildest dreams block it up.
Have you packed your own orders?
Huh?
Have you packed your own orders?
I said I would.
You
And then you said, no, you do your live.
Yeah, exactly. You're thinking about the people on YouTube watching you.
YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, I'm dual streaming right now. Thanks to Restream. Ages ago, and then Twitch changed the affiliate terms and conditions so that you could simulcast, as it's more technically known, but basically multi-stream. So I could be on Facebook, I could be on Rumble, I could be on Instagram, I could be streaming to where else? I could be streaming to X right now as well. Yeah, the free version you're limited to 6 places that you can stream to. Could you imagine me live streaming to to X? The amount of shite I chat, like I would start riots. I mean, it'd be funny as hell, but just watching people on the internet get too serious about things said on the internet. But you know, do you use a USB headset? No, I don't. No, it's got an actual jack, and it goes into the bottom of the Blue Yeti. But the default settings when you plug in the Blue Yeti is that it becomes the audio output as well as the input. Kev, have you got a name for your dreadnought? Not yet, no. That is sugar-free mango monster. I'm not sure what flavor it is. It says Ultra Fiesta. Oh, it is mango. Ah, well, there you go then. Yes, it is. Thought I'd try it. It's quite nice, actually. I was in the petrol station. I was like, let's give that a go. Also picked up the crunchy what's it fiery things, which were fine. You notice the spice instantly, and it is a build-up, but like after a couple of mouthfuls, it just sort of peaks, and then it's not really a shocker. You could just carry on munching the bag without really feeling any worse effect. And it upended the bag. The what's it? The crunchy what's it? The flaming hot ones. I upended it. Just emptied it into my gob. I also decided to treat myself and try the salted caramel Twix, which was actually quite nice. It's got like crunchy sea salt in the biscuit base. And yeah, it was really well balanced. It didn't feel it didn't feel overly salty. It was still, you know, its usual sweet caramel sort of texture and flavor. So yeah, it was good. You know your monsters. No, it wasn't Takis or Takis, however you want to pronounce it. Kev munches the bag. Thanks. There we go. That's the perfect size right there. Oh, I just finished all 3 seasons of Clarkson's Farm. Very entertaining. On the way back from our break, like, because we I'm gonna need some blue tack on there, aren't I? I want to get blue tack stuck inside. On our way back from Blackpool, we stopped off in Birmingham to see some friends, and then the next day we drove through the Cotswolds. You know, it's like a nice little diversion. I thought, while we're here in the Oxfordshire bit, why not see if we can stop by the farm shop? And we got there 15 minutes before closing, so we couldn't join the queue to get into the shop because they had a guy at the end of the queue, so, like, turning people away, saying, sorry, this is like the end of the queue for today. And then I was like, alright, well, maybe I could get something to eat. But, you know, or something to drink, and the wife and kids just not impressed. And I was like, oh, okay, you know what, screw it, let's just go. It was a beautiful drive through the Cotswolds that no one paid attention to.
No, the kids kept asking if we could stop and have something, but you didn't just ignore us.
No, he didn't.
You did.
No, Ragnar kept asking if we could go for a walk.
Yeah, and then you said no, and then he was like, Daddy, I'm hungry. And then you just locked that out.
Yeah, we ended up finding somewhere to go.
No, he wanted to eat there. You blocked it out.
No, I didn't.
Stop playing roles for that.
No, I didn't. No one said that. Did you get Lady Hobby Corner anything? Well, she wasn't feeling too well, so she just had a little trial of the crunchy Wotsits, and that was it. Yeah, and it's not me this time. You know what you got to do though whenever you start getting a headache? Stick your feet in hot water. We've got to try that experiment, see if it works.
Well, apparently I have to get something, my ear, you know, like I've got like where you wear your earring, but like, I can't remember what it's called. By the earlobe stuff. Apparently you don't, after that you don't get it.
Really? That sounds silly.
I like piercings, but I won't get that done. I want to get my lip redone.
For the third time.
Huh?
For the third time.
If any of your friends are tattooists and they offer mate rates, oh my god, I want a sleeve so bad. So soon.
Just cut it off of a t-shirt. To be honest, I wouldn't let you in either. Thank you. Dread name Maximus Culus. Okay. Drink Monster and get good. Okay. Wait, is that pronounced Culus or Colus? I don't know. I'm not sure what that accented U. How that's supposed to be pronounced. I'm sure it's a lovely, nice name It's a friendly name. There's nothing behind it whatsoever. I know it's probably something to do with butthole. Though. Oh, thanks so much, Gus the Hut. Hope you're well. As in culling, really? I'm pretty sure it's just an excuse to call it a butthole. That's how you read it. Okay, well. I don't want to be mean about the educational system of the Isle of Man, but okay. It's wickety wickety whack, y'all. It's whack. Ooh, that's it. Give that brush a good old rub at the bottom of that pot with all the ridges. There we go. Another rinse. Whee. Alright, so just because I'm curious. You take it back, do you? I'm gonna say Spanish. Means absolutely fuck all, apparently. Sus. Okay, let's just ignore that then. What we're working on? Yeah, a very badly primed, well, re-primed because it was painted before, as you can see from a bit of paint. I didn't shake the can properly, and it just split from the solvent part of the spray. So we're just going to paint it up as if it's burn damage, essentially. So can't be asked to strip it. I did miss a bit, didn't I? I knew it. There we go. Right. What are you working on at the moment? Let us know. Right. Now I need that nice shiny silver. I won't make the same mistake. I'm gonna proper shake this. Okay. Right, now using the same base brush because it's still good, and we've got tons of open spaces here. I'm going to use this nice shiny silver to paint the tops of these armor plates. You alright back there? Yeah, you. Painting scenery for... Oh, it disappeared off my screen. How are you doing, Gus? Feeling better too soon. Painting scenery for GriffCon in a couple of weeks. Oh, nice. Check DM in Discord. Let's have a look, see. Latin. Okay. Meaning butthole, basically. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, there you go. Thank you so much for the confirmation there. Don't know what I'd have done without it. A great thing about vehicles is you can lay the paint on a little thicker. It's a bit more forgiving, less details to spoil, and easier to fix if there's a cock up, which is nice, as I'm sure to do. Someone sneezing out in the yard. It was a very audible sneeze. I'm not sure if you lot heard it over the mic. Rock the mic, yeah, rock the mic, right. He was being all sweet and innocent. You've been bamboozled, have you? Never. How could you ever be bamboozled by Waylander? It's not possible, right? Okay. Let's just dot this around the edges, I guess. Because that's going to be flame damage or acid burn even. Yeah, from the Tyranids. I'm also going to cover the details I'm going to put in gold with the brightest silver as well, because it's just easier. Really, it's just easier. Yeah, do what your mother tells you. You know, I'll probably end up painting this armor panel in black. I haven't really thought too far ahead about how I'm going to divide up some of the panels into black panels, but it's alright, we'll figure it out as we go along. You're not bazookaed. I saw you posted in my Discord, so I thought I'd pop in. Well, thank you so much for doing that, Void. And thank you very much, Gus, for coming over. What's a mod poll? I'm not too sure. I think it's a poll. Who's also a mod. He works from home in Poland. And yeah, he's just there to get drunk and yell abuse and say he can do the job cheaper. Mod poll. I've been very fortunate, actually. The Polish people I've worked with have been absolute stars. So I have no complaints. There we go. Let's get that one more layer just to smooth it out a bit more. There we go. I want to check here. I've seen out no car parts chat tonight though. Yeah, I know. My mother told me not to look at the mantelpiece while poking the fire. What? Sorry, you saying? Okay. That sounds like alternative lyrics to Smash Mouth's All Star. Really? I've just said before, do what your mother tells you, and that's what she once told me about an ex of mine. So is a euphemism then. Amazing. we're gonna get streaks on this one. There we go. Apologies. You know what? I think I know what name I'm gonna give this one. I think I know what name I'm gonna give this one. I'm gonna call him Sergeant Think Tank. It's the dumbest name ever. But it works. He's a think tank.
Right, what is it with you guys? Right?
Huh?
So on this pair of jeans, it says 34F. 34 straight.
Slim.
Slim. Okay, but does it say you guys come in bullshit?
34. Well, normally jeans they would have two sizes on them. It would tell you the waist size, and then it would tell you the cut, the length of the cut from the groin to the ankle. Yeah. Waist and leg. Drink up, you don't want to be hyper going to bed. That is true, actually. But I mean, it doesn't matter because I end up staying up till silly o'clock, just brain not shutting up. The inside leg measurement, Kev. Okay, so the thing is, if it's only got one measurement on the jeans, how will you know if it is the waist or the inside leg?
Like, you guys come in 6'5" wide, 5'6" foot.
Right. That's the whole of your body.
Yeah, they had that kind of fit your feet, like your legs.
You measure it up.
Not if it's unvented. Oh, don't tell me someone's gonna ask me to measure it. Tell them that. Customer service.
Put it on, they say.
That's a good point.
Honestly, I think if it doesn't say two numbers, assume that that number is the waist.
Yeah, I know it's a weight. It says W. It didn't say it wasn't.
Oh, so it does say.
Waist, W, yeah. So confused right about now.
You're the one confusing everyone because you didn't say it's had a W. You just said a number S. No, don't ever assume anything. Don't ever assume anything. That's number one. Never make assumptions. How is that weird?
Because it's gonna be the waist.
No!
That's the most difficult
No!
part. It's not gonna be the leg, is it?
No, Hannah.
Yes, Kevin.
You did not provide all of the relevant information, so therefore, you made an assumption, and then led me to make an assumption. When I asked you what else it said on it, you didn't. You said there was nothing else. You didn't say it said that was the waist. So it's the inner leg measurement that you do not have.
Yeah.
Right, there we go. Cleared it up.
Is it better now?
Measure the inside leg, and if it's not 34, I guess it's the waist. Thank you so much.
Oh, they said it too. Sorry.
Who knew trousers were so hard? That'd be 34 short. 34L would be long.
I thought that.
Okay.
See, that makes more sense. Thank you.
No, but I've said that about before, and then if it turned out the S on that particular set of jeans meant slim.
I thought that.
Anyway. Assumption, literally what goes in trousers. Well done. Well done. Should we get to painting? What's the time anyway? Holy moly. Right.
Yeah, Kevin, you're late. Kevin.
Why was I late? Why was I late? Yeah, it's my timekeeping. That's the issue. What are they? Slim fitting or straight cut? I don't know. I'm going on the information that this person gave me. And this person has the description catalogue of a colour by numbers book. Sorry for that, but that is basically your level of descriptive ability. It's an issue we've always had. You hope Gus is still here. That answered the S predicament. You'd think so, wouldn't you? But maybe
Thank
not.
you, whoever said that.
Huh? No, they said, well, are they slim fitting or straight cut? That would
they're
answer the
peg leg.
S predicament, huh?
Her peg leg actually says peg leg.
It says peg leg.
Never seen these. Do you want to see them change
Drip
the
feeding the information. Literally drip feeding the. I have this issue about everything. Everything. I'm like, tell me everything. And she'll tell me some of it. And I'm like, is that everything? Yeah. And I'm like, okay, so based on what you told me, here's what. And then she goes, oh, but what about this? I'm like, but you didn't say that before. And then it'll go on for an hour for something that would only take 30 seconds in a regular conversation. Yes, bring them over here. Yes, we need to settle this. I can't paint unless we settle this. Told my work colleague she had the coordination of a mongoose. I mean, that's kind of a compliment, I suppose. Took a bite out of a Took a bite out of a flat screen TV, feeling nominal. How you lot doing? All right. Squat for your daughter. How you doing? It's been a while. It's been a while, hasn't it? What you been up to? Apart from taking a bite out of TVs for some reason. You weirdo. No, throw him over here. I can't get no information. And I try And I try, and I try. I can't get no. All right, the brand. Why let's say motor then? All right, so it's Top Man. Okay, and it's Peg Leg. Denim is dead. Long live denim. That makes absolutely no sense. Made in Turkey. Okay. So it has UK 34S. Where's the W? No, that's UK.
I'm listening really fast.
I know you're a little bit dyslexic, but in Euro it says 86 centimeter S, and in US it's 34S. Let's see what does that one say? Fit waist 34S. Okay, keep away from fire. Close burn apparently. I was evading taxes like a true Alpha Legionnaire. I don't know what to say. Is it men's or women's? It's from Top Man, so I would assume this is for men. So.
You guys are so sweet. Honestly, I don't think you're going to put this much trouble.
Wow. I mean, look. Baggy front, innit? Look at that. This is for a short, stocky dude who has an apron of some kind to tuck in to his jeans. Because there's no way you need that much space. Look how far up that goes. Look, right? If you put the groin sort of there, these go right up. It's like an old man sort of thing. You just need some suspenders to hold it up. Alright, so yeah, that's a very strange cut. It's definitely S for short, not S for slim. Looking at these, there's nothing slim about them. So there you go. Short, stocky fellow. I'll put them in there. No, I'll put them there. So I'd say 34 waist, 30 leg. It's not a 30 leg, dude. You meant to wear them, I'd say, the baggy crotch style. Really? I don't think so. That laugh was filled with 100% gremlin energy. Oh yeah, this is totally a hobby stream. 29-inch leg, no way. I think it was like a 28 leg. Waist.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. We just went through it and she went, but it's a 34 leg. This is why I need to go back into full-time employment. Oh my god. There is a limit to how much you can love someone. It really is. Yeah, we'll long fucking sell past that.
I know, right?
Fuck's sake, man. Short normally 29 to 30. Be rare to get to 8. Well, maybe. Maybe it's that then. I don't know. I've never got short trousers before.
Thank you for helping me though.
There you go. She said thanks.
It has actually helped. I didn't realise it was
There we go. We're here to help. Yeah. Go. is that a Ballistus or a Brutalis you're painting? It's neither. It's a Redemptor Dreadnought from 8th edition. I'm repainting it from the original Ultramarines paint scheme, and I absolutely ballsed up spraying it. I didn't shake the primer well enough, and so it split and bubbled a lot. You see all of that texture on there. So now we're doing fire damage or acid burns, either way. You know, if it's 34 waist, most short legs tend to be on smaller waists, as they assume all short leg people are also slim. No, they don't. Hello, Caleb. How you doing? Kevin needs to lie down. That's right. Huh?
That's bad that they assume that.
No, it's not true at all. It's not true at all. It was a 34 waist, short leg for a short, rotund person. I'm 34 waist, and best I can get is 30. I'm lucky if I get 29, which I need. Just roll up the ends, right? Yeah, we're alright. Trying to paint. It's not really happening. Doing my classic procrastination and distraction. Procrastination and lots of distraction. I will not get any fucking work done. It's just been one of those days where you know you can't quite get into the mindset to get something done. You know, you too much has sort of worked against you, so you're just sort of working at a very reduced efficiency. Oh, that's all my paperwork. Let's pop all that out of the way, shall we? Just really put that in the folder. Oopsie. Oopsie. Alright, where is my premix? I don't think I've got enough. We'll see. I mistook an identical dreadnought pattern for another. I could no longer call myself a Warhammer 40k enthusiast. There you go. To shame. Shame. Ding, 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 ding. Shame. Also has been click deleted. Oh no. It's next on stream when I missed the days of Kev eating loudly into the mic with his gross fruit and nut chocky. I only happened once. Or twice. Yeah, I already ate my snack. I'm a snacky boy. I'm sometimes called a snack. It's got nothing to do with the size of my member. Thank you very much before you go to say it. You cheeky bastards. And what company shall this dreadnought be a part of? Well, I mean, it's going to be Silver Templars. I'm not sure which company, though. Maybe second. Maybe first. I don't know. You're definitely a snack. Oh, stop. You make me so shy. Keep it coming. Oh god, TMI, you wish. Okay, yeah. Well, there we go. That dream died.
Watch, I'll say it and you're like, whatever.
What?
You're a cutie.
I'm a cutie patootie. I'm a cutie patootie. You never call me a fucking cutie. What are you on about?
I just did.
Now? But you never do.
Never. Can't say that ever.
You never.
Never would be like never do.
Never. You never. Name that tune. Okay, brilliant. Isn't it TLC?
No.
No. Oh well, then I fucked that up, didn't I?
TLC is.
No, I don't want no scrub. Scrub is going, getting no love from me. Hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I mean, like, B, you know what? Maybe he's a nice guy and he was just saying hello. And he was on his way to fix up a car. Or maybe he was carpooling, because he was environmentally sound of mind. Or maybe, just maybe, his friend offered to drive because he had a few drinks and he was being sensible. Yeah? Why are you going to be saying some hateful stuff? Toxic feminism, that was. I can't take myself serious enough. Could you imagine if I was actually serious about that?
I've got a question for everybody.
Uh-oh.
What did you guys grow up on music?
Oh. What did you lot grow up on music-wise? Oh, we've been raided! Let's go! I haven't got my headphones on, so I didn't hear it. Whoopsie. O'Malley raided. How's it going, man? How you doing, you sexy bastard? A British not so tasty snack, but a snack nonetheless. Oh, thank you so much. Realize is still sitting on my desk, yet to be fully posted. Oh dear, it falls apart all the time. Well, stick more glue on it then. Tell me you'd be a snack as if you were the platter for my bottomless wings. Okay, jeez. To be fair, my blood box coffin. Yeah, that's hold up well. Oh, it's held by Blue Tack and a Dream. Nice. Do you think that Dante has a coffin dreadnought with his name on it, and the Tech Marines are just sitting around waiting to put him in? Most likely not. I think they're ready to see him just get torn to shreds and not be, because I think that'd be his worst nightmare, right? That would be his absolute worst nightmare. Good music. Thank you very much. Oh no, Underhive said he grew up on good music. I've grown up with classic 70s through 90s music. Very nice. Wicked Slick, how you doing? Hope you're well. How was your stream, O'Malley the Alley Cat? Currently, I am repainting my 8th edition Redemptor Dreadnought, the easy to build one, because I decided that everything Primaris was going to be painted as my Silver Templars, and my Ultramarines are just going to stay as the Firstborn style. So I think that way my brain could separate it. You know what I mean? And Silver Templars play as Ultramarine successors, so they play the same way. They just got a shiny paint scheme, which I kind of like because it's very quick to do. Okay. Popped all that down there. I think their Tech Marines have given up the ghost. Yeah, definitely. 80s to 2015 rock. Yeah, that sounds about right. You're right there. Did you hurt yourself? Did you drop something on your foot?
No, I stood in the mannequin.
You stood on the mannequin. Are you practicing or something? No comment. Wow. That's always comforting. Gotta paint up those joints, or shade up those joints rather. They're gonna be well greased, of course. They play as whatever marine detachment you want, because technically they could be any colour and do anything. Pretty much. It was good. Nearly finished my Malignant Plaguecaster from Chosen of Mortarion. Ooh. It's about bloody time, mate. You've been spending way too much time on that. Looks good though, so I guess, you know, can't really be too critical about it. You're getting the results, for sure. For sure. Who do you think Ivrain would be more scared of meeting, Dante or the Lion? Say Dante. The Lion, he sort of lives in the grey areas a lot, doesn't he? So because of that. But to be fair, maybe that might be the reason why she'd be more afraid of the Lion over Dante. Like with Dante, you'd know where you are. He would just be like, "You're dead." But yeah, it's hard to really say, isn't it? I don't know. Is she ever in a situation where she's met either of them? Still think it's bull that supplement reinforces can play as stuff from normal decks and their own Hydra Dominatus. No, it's not Alpha Legion. Yeah, I've just had a caffeine heavy beverage. So a tea would just it would just jack me up beyond belief. I wouldn't mind a drink though. I've got orange juice in the fridge. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, grime it up. A tree? Oh dear. The fact that you're giggling to that is you know, priceless. So sorry. What was the question? No, it's new. It's new orange. It's only been open for a day. All right. Um, hang on. Let me. I've decided to switch to Dark Angels, but declare them as all being Alpha Legion to everyone else. Nice. I still think. Okay. If you use supplement specific units, you should have to play the damage. I think that makes sense. Wait a sec. I thought Kev was just talking to himself, but for whatever reason, there's just a person completely missing from the chat on my end. No, it's the wife is sorting stuff out in the hallway. Twitch done goofing your either that or just reading the comments in the wrong order. I think it would be Dante Bestielda, probably know about him and how many of the Elder he's defeated. Ah. Oh, because of that. Okay, not the best. Autocorrect is my mortal enemy. I think it's the mortal enemy of a lot of people, especially Waylander. He struggles with it quite a lot. But that could just be, because he's old and tech is scary. Confounded contraptions. In my day, we carved the wheel out of a solid block of stone. Can you meet me halfway? For you. I've been looking out night and day, put my heart to the limit, and this is what I say. Ooh ah, ooh ah. No, I'm just not impressed. Okay, got my own judo. Thank you. Get your own mug if you want. There's a link for that. Wait, there's still people watching on YouTube. Yeah, Caleb. You're probably on Twitch. How funny. YouTube is superior. That's why. Don't look at that. Look at the chat on screen. That's why I got the screen there. At the chat on screen, sorry, so you can see people talking from the various places that they talk. And also, if anyone's rewatching it as well, it just makes it a lot clearer. He's been doing it since the rules changed, allowing for it again. Yep. Twitch better than YouTube. Twitch is better than YouTube for live streaming. YouTube's still got a lot of work to do to make it more viable, I think. Yeah, there's just much more you can do on Twitch in a live stream as well. But, that's what Twitch was created for in the first place. It's modus operandi. So, YouTube's always been a a video viewing platform, and that's how it works best. Oh yeah, that camera's definitely too close. And Bill returns with the heavy shots. Oh, well, I totally missed what he said, so... Twitch. Can't go any further than this. Siege. If that were the case, don't you think we'd make it... Ooh. Bill returns with the heavy shot. Fortify siege. Why are you shouting fortify siege? Is it a Dawn Perturubo thing? It's just... Ah, yeah, okay, yeah, it is. Also sounds like a Chana heavy metal concert. Fortified. 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 I can imagine it definitely would be like along the lines of Metallica. Yeah, I think it would suit Metallica. Yeah, do that, but the Master of Puppets tune. Bam, 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 bam. Gonna build all day, gonna build all night, gonna make it impregnable. Gonna wreck it down, gonna blow it up, never leave a single rubble. Bam, bam. Gonna build it strong, gonna tear it down. We will make it strong, we will bring it down. Say. I don't know. Fuck it. Something along the lines. We build it faster. Obey your master, master. Building the forts all day long. Gonna be way too strong for dawn. Alright. Anyway. Just add that there. Why not? Also, Ian with it, Ian without. Warriors of Ian. Metal cat music, yes. Dawn wouldn't even be able to touch Purdy. Well, I mean, in the Siege of Terror, Purdy was basically holding the traitor's lines, essentially, wasn't he? He was basically the one doing all the work, while the other Primarchs just went off and chased their own vanity projects. And then he was like, well, fuck this noise, I'm out of here, because you can't even give a shit about me. And he's like such a sob story in it. No one loves me. Oh. Not enough. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa to be Talca. That's true. Yet another common Iron Warriors. Who said that Dawn didn't believe it? What? What's that got to do with Dawn? What? Caleb, are you in the right conversation here, or are you having one of those conversations with yourself, mate? I don't think we stepped near that conversation. Alright, so looking very distinct now, yeah? Q. Q Q Q Q Q Q Q Q Q Alright, so where is that dodgy yellow contrast? Oh, there it is. Dodgy yellow. He compared the Iron Warriors to being sisters of battle earlier. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I missed it. Like a space marine to a sister of battle. Comparison. Right. I don't know. I'm sure in the greater game of attrition, they would do the job. I'm not an Iron Warriors fanboy, but even I can see that. I'm applying Nazdrag to the silver areas that I wish to be gold. It's my little technique. I find it's much more satisfying than just painting gold onto it. You know, it's funny. What's funny? Not me. I'm sure. They were constantly drawn back by how incompetent the other traitors were. If they were even a fraction more coordinated, they would have cleared Terra easy. Yeah, they would have. Especially the Sons of Horus. The Sons of Horus were supposed to be like the elite, yeah. But they screwed up big time. They really effed up, like, because they just again allowed themselves to lose their discipline. Horus said that if Dawn was on his side, he would have gotten into the palace area thing within a week. Well, yeah, Horus also wanted Sanguinius, not Angron, didn't he? Oh, life is bigger. It's bigger than you when you are not me. Oh no, I've said too much. I haven't said enough. Consider this. A hint of a century. Consider this a slip. I brought you to your knees. And I'm seeing moving around. And now I've said too much. I thought that I heard you laughing. I thought that I heard you sing. I think I thought I saw you cry. I was listening to that song in the car earlier. Classic. And if ifs and buts were coconuts, right? Exactly. Alright, it's all just fiction at the end of the day. They all just wrote it. So. Poor Blood Angels, they were best friends with the Sons of Horus, and now they struggle with extreme PTSD. Exactly. I did do the line. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, painting my Warhammer. Trying to keep an eye on you. And I don't know if I can do it. Oh no, I said too much. I haven't said enough. There you go. Right. Still got to sort that out, don't we? So I don't really have to add any more detail to here. I might like panel something, but what I want to do is get some glue into there. See, there's the peggy peg. I can just get a bubble of it over there. Perfect. Right. Oh. Oh. And then clamp it. There we go. That should do the trick. Pop that there for a little bit. We're bubbling, bubbling, bubbling. What heavenly ballad it would put back to shame? It would put back to shame. Would it really? Would it really? Well, thank you. Right. So, what I do afterwards. Yeah, you know what? I will, just so it matches everything else. Any water in there? No. Let me get some water. Okay, so what I need to do is just rehydrate this a bit because it's looking a bit dry. So I'm just using a pipette to drop a little bit of moisture around the edges. Some people would say, why don't you just change the sheet? Well, the problem is all these colors on here are relevant to what I'm working on right now, so it'd be pointless to do so. Right, let's get our Avalon Sunset. Barbara. Barbara, Barbara. Wait. Not too wet, of course. DVD. Don't know why I'm trying to be so neat. I'm going to end up painting this, the rest of the panel black anyway, to match the chest aquillas of the rest of the army. Like so. That's how the chests are going to look. So it could be a little bit messy. In the name of speed, it's okay. Gosh, really? Because it was a bit warm, it's cooled down a little bit, so maybe I can get away with putting headphones on a little bit. Oh, yeah, just in time for the Necron rave. You ain't missed much, to be honest. Why don't you change the sheet? I'm letting the paint flavors stew together before I take a bite. Ugh. I don't think so. Dicey guy, how you doing? Welcome to the Necron Rave. Hope you're well, man. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Yeah, Johnny Warhammer came in and told us that Zinch is actually Omicron. Wow. Okay. You thought you had a stroke. If only, right? You know what? Or is it here? Silver Templars. There we go. Just hidden behind the baking powder. Let's have a look at. Oh, come on. Ah, for feck's sake. You know, it would help if I had that bloody painting reference. Look, that's how they did their Dreadnought. With the joints painted in black. Not dirty silver. They did the whole thing dirty silver, really. I like mine shiny silver. But you see, they do it dirty silver and then they do like the edge highlighting. I don't want to bother with edge highlighting at all. It's silly. Omegon, Omegoff. Wow. Hashtag me too. Hashtag poo too. Oh, nice. I can't see your name, so I didn't know your name was Omegon. Who? They did do him dirty. Shocking, isn't it? So I paint. So I'm gonna make this a nice shiny silver. But you know what? That makes it much more fun to do this burned paint effect now. So let's just get this put on. Quite obviously, Alferis. Are you really? Alferis would not say that. Have you made the joints magnetized? No, they just slot in. Quite literally, look. Just there you go. No need to magnetize. This is the easy to build Redemptor Dreadnought from 8th edition. This isn't the multi-part kit. I've got the multi-part kit actually, and I didn't make that magnetized either because I was like, screw that. When am I ever going to put the other weapon on it? This dude has got this weapon. I'll have the other one have the giant plasma cannon thing. Got both dreadnoughts then. Job done. I love receiving Grinius, and all of you foresters make me angry. KKW? What does that mean? Hey, Dicey Guy! Oh, okay. Hang on, let me load it up. Emote War. Here we go. Yep, there you go. Go for it. You did a thing. You did. Whoa! Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Wild Bear. Grr, indeed. This game, and she named one of the Megos Caleb. It made my week. Oh, really? Nice. How many armies do I have? Actual like completed armies or just like bits of armies? Because bits of armies, loads. Actual completed armies, 3. Wait, hang on. Space Marines, Necrons, Bretonnians, Dwarfs. That's 4. Forces of Evil, Forces of Good. That'll be 6. So Lord of the Rings. 2 lots of Space Marines, really. And a bunch of little forces. Oh, fair few. How many do you have? Less than or equal to 1. Thank you. Got to go. You have a good night. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you, Caleb. See you in the next one. Hopefully it's this Friday and hopefully it's on time. Right, so keeping this very sketchy, I'm going to start adding some like burn detail on it. I'm keeping that shiny metal look underneath as much as possible. 69. Mate, you haven't even got that many miniatures built. You've been working on those conversions for too long, dude. I'm going a bit too dry on here. Need to moisten it up. There we go, that's better. Sometimes you gotta just give it that huck to He said the thing. Hooray! A nano angstrom. Well, chapter is Silver Templars. So they're an Ultramarine successor chapter. I have a cool little conversion here for an ancient that I did a few years back, using Stormcast bits. That was fun. And then I made before they did a Captain in Gravis armor with Power Fist mounted weapon and Relic Sword or Power Sword, whatever. I did this little conversion as well, using some Stormcast parts, but it was an aggressor body. And like I gave him the big ass dragon sword and like made this iron halo and some little extra bits there. That was my Captain in Gravis armor before there was one. They totally stole my idea on that. It's just a regular, bog standard Silver Templar dude. The autofocus is terrible, isn't it? Focus, man, focus. There you go. There's his face. There's his face. There you go. That was the HQ in the 8th dish box. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, that was completely different. It's completely different because he doesn't have a cape. All right. So, whatevs. Whatevs. Oh, dear. Thank you. Got a whole bunch of them in there. Oh, the best one. The best one is the flying captain, the jump pack captain, right? Again, with some Stormcast bits. So you got the Stormcast shield, and like this bit is from one of the Stormcast. He's looking happy with himself because guess what? That's a 3D printed copy of my face. Thanks to Dan from the Lion Tower. Oh, come on, focus, focus. There we go. Look how happy he is. Just, you know, slaying some Xenos. And these exhaust jets were printed off. You can get them from Colts. It's really repaint Gilliman in the colours, right? Totally different because no cape, exactly. Never understood the whole capes thing. So free. Yeah, you gotta have a Winky banner as well, haven't you? Which, by the way, we do sell. But they're called penitents, but they look like the Winky banners from Titans. I really should just make a very lavish looking one with all of the beloved emojis from the Discord. All the hobby corner emojis, right? I think that'd be pretty cool. This canvas has been primed with some liquid white. It's wet, slick, and ready to go. You know what? Sometimes when I can't sleep, I actually put on Bob Ross on Twitch because they play reruns on Twitch, don't they? For Bob Ross, and yeah. Gotta put a little ochre in there, a little yellow, some titanium white. And of course, once you get that real good rinse and just squeeze it, and you can just whack it away. Seeing Captain Kev in the flesh, it is actually rather nicely done. Yeah, I mean, the camera doesn't do my painting any justice. Not that I do the best paint jobs in the world, it's just the focus is always wrong, the lighting's always wrong. But if you see it in real life, like, you know, the eye tricks work. Can trick your eyes into making you think that it's decently painted. Right, so logic is the side of that panel would be busted up by the attack, but not these edges because they would be out of harm's way essentially. So that's why I'm painting them up. Give it a good whack, Bob Ross. Yeah, exactly. Oh, his sight is always wrong. Thanks. Yeah, I've really got to learn those fancy camera tricks that everyone uses to make their stuff look better. Right. Let's get our product all black. Also, you know what I'm going to do? Just so it's not so off-putting, what I'm going to do is miniaturize it. Put it in the corner. There we go. I think that's better. It's easier on the graphics, the GPU, and the processing power. Let's just do it like that. And of course, I want to get myself entered in as well. So there we go. Fist fight. Oh, he's got an axe. Not good enough. That was an old dead brush, by the way, so don't feel bad for it. I'm giving it a second chance. Look at all that glue that's still stuck in there. It's terrible, isn't it? It's your world, you can do what you like in it, exactly. Right, let's see if this actually works. It might not. Oh, it'll do. Definitely going to have to add some browns in here, I think. But yeah, we're just giving it a good old stipply stipple to emulate some burn damage, whether it's acidic or flame. That's yet to be determined. Sort of hammer it sideways like that, get that sort of spillover effect. We're going to have to layer this in a bit, I think. Where's the brown? Brown oxide, that'll do. So for those who weren't here earlier, basically this was already painted in another paint scheme. I decided to reprime it with some silver primer, but I didn't shake it well enough, and the solvent and the pigments in it had split and bubbled, and there was lots of bumps and lumps and splits and stuff like that. So we decided we'd go for sort of battle damage look. So that's what I'm doing right now, because this bit was heavily sort of warped essentially. Right, that's looking a bit better. There's the silver paint. Still alive. Good, good, good. And we're just going to layer this in so it's as uneven as possible. There we go. Is that light good enough to show it off? I think it does the job. It's rough and uneven, and that's exactly what you want, right? And then we'll have little swirls where the soot settled on it. Yeah, that'll do. All right. Now what I'm going to have to do is, because of course it looks a bit weird that there's just damage there, I'm going to have to spread it out a little bit. So it's more like, whoosh, you know. There we go. That sort of blends it more in. And then, of course, we'll have to do sort of a little bit around here as well. There we go. So, when that goes on, like so, yeah, does that work? Let's pull that away a little bit. I think that works, right? It looks buggered, right? Yeah, like it took a hit. That side. Like that. Cool. Look at me, I'm an expert at battle damage and weathering. Whoa. Alright. Let's do the final layer on this bit. Where is Murakov flesh? That's Grelin Earth. That's the Shapti. Screaming Skull. Ah, Rakov flesh. Here we go. Such a change in tempo, isn't it? Alright, it's calmed down a lot now, isn't it? It's getting a bit late, I suppose. Are you still awake? Are you still here with me? Are you vibing? Chilling? Oh, I forgot to take away the emoji wars as well, didn't I? Hmm. Yeah, no, I won't overcomplicate it. Do need to panel line it though. Is it too thin to panel line? Too thin. Where's the flow improver? Add a drop of that. That should help. In theory. It's much better. That much needed definition. So, are you lot just here to watch paint dry then? I think that's pretty cool. Alright. Oh no! The flow improver got on it and reactivated the paint. Maybe I should move this out the way. Look at clever so and so. Yeah, I find painting rivets riveting. You're welcome. Sounds like drum for definitely bursts. Yep. To be honest, right, I messed it up. I should have said, you know what? This stage is riveting. And that would have been good enough. This is why comedians, they work on their jokes long before they record them, you know? Unless you're Sean Locke, who is an absolute legend. You could be quick-witted instead. Yeah. I could be, but I'm not. And that's fine, I know my limits. I have my moments where, you know, a little bit of quick wit accumulates, but especially at this ungodly hour, you ain't gonna get any quick wit from me. I'll go darker with these pipes here. Yeah, exactly. If I was in, like, if I was in a daily situation where, you know, like riffing off, um, was, you know, a thing, then, you know, it would sharpen my wit. Um, I would be able to, you know, throw out faster, wittier comebacks, but I'm not in that environment, you know. I'm stuck in dad joke land. Where all good humoured people go to die. Mm, 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 mm. See if the leg's stuck together. It did. Let's go. Oh well, just there we go. Let's do that. Hits the feet. He gets mucky down there. I'm going to be weathering it up anyway, so it's not going to matter too much. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. Right. Oh no, I missed the bottom of the kneecaps. Right, and yeah, like I said, it's got that same really bad bubbling there, so since it's on the right side, oh yeah, it is the right side, I can explore some of the damage again. Some more of that brown. Where are you, brown? Oh no, brown hair. There you are. Too much. Dab it away. I'm dabbing away from the troubles in my life. Is that still alive somewhat? Nice. There we go. Right, so when you put that together, we gotta lift this fucking camera up a bit. Let's just perch it precariously on those paint pots there. Alright. Oh, well, that ended as badly as I thought it would. Oh my god, it missed the wet paint. I got a Lady Alinda here that fell off and it just missed all of the paint. Skill. Alright. So, anyway. Let me just hold it like this, yeah. There we go. So the battle damage sort of extends down the leg as well. Just couldn't bloody coordinate myself. So the light's too fucking bright. Just missed Kevlamity. Wow, thank you. Thank you for that. It could have been a Kevtastrophe, right? Okay. So put that back down to there. There we go. So yeah. That was one of a trick option. Yeah, I thought it would have been. Right. What's the time? 12:15. A Kev up. Jeez. Yeah, oh yeah, it was alright, Kev up that. You mean a cock up? That's what I said. Okay, so I'm doing this just to help break it all up because there's a lot of silver going on. So we need to break it up a little bit. Doing silly things. Oh. Nice. Right. It's coming along nicely, isn't it? Yeah, that'll do. Right. Right, we need some red. Red. Where's the Mephiston? My Fiston. That's corn red. That's blood red. Mephiston red. There we go. Ah, it didn't glue properly after all. Well, that's a shit. All right. Okay, so obviously do highlights, shading on that. Doesn't need to. Pick out some details, do layering on here and there. Do some highlighting on the black areas. And do little lenses and lights and stuff. do some heat bloom on there, and it's ready to go. Wow, doesn't even want to stay in. That's so weird. How on earth? Oh, the feet still pivot. Okay, that's I was gonna say. How the frick did that fit? Okay. Okay, so there you go. That's one side. Charred, battle damage. Yeah, on the leg as well. And this side is a bit cleaner. I'm gonna need to finish up on the yellow. Like I said, some little bits here and there. Do the red, finish up the black bits and the Aquila and all that, and the lenses and lights and stuff, and it should be done. I think we made good headway. I think one more evening, and it will be completed. I think so. There we go. Banging. So I'm gonna call it there. Because it is very late. Blimey, 12:30. It's nearly my bedtime. So we're gonna sign off on YouTube first. So, as always, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment. It all helps the algorithm. It all helps the channel out. But if you want to go a little bit further, you can hit either the affiliate links, which are in the description below. Get yourself some cool stuff at a good discount and help the channel out as well at no extra cost to you. Buy some merch, or you can even sign up or buy me a coffee or on the YouTube membership to unlock some cool little bonus features too. And yeah, I appreciate it. Join the Discord, it's free to do so. I can't wait to see you there. So thank you again for watching us on YouTube, and we'll see you in the next one.